think family gardens are important to me personally in the communities in which they're located because they're doing one part, even if it's a small part, in reversing the slippery slope of how we are allowing our children to engage with nature.
I think the single most important thing is to get a child outside and in a garden as early as you possibly can. The youngest that we know that came to our children's garden was 4 days old, and I was absolutely elated because even these young children that are a few months old, they can start to see color, they can hear, they can smell, they're interacting with their parents or a caregiver, you know, in a wonderful place designed for children.
We wanted a place that was really just for the kids. Before we had that, families would visit here, and kind of the big draw was to go to the lake, feed the koi fish in the pond in the Japanese garden. But that was pretty much the experience. You know, I would take tours of school groups, and I would hear the moms and the teachers say, you know, no, don't touch that, stay on the path. And we really wanted a place where the kids could get off the path, you know, really engage in the plant material and the natural world.
We want the kids to run. It's okay if they skin their knee. We want them to play with their friends or their siblings and perform a stage that they dream up on the minute. We want them to get active. We want them to get tired. We want them to have fun. And we have all those components that Cindy has in what seems a very easy way, but a very complicated system to build all these things into this wonderful 2.5 acre garden.
We realized when we were building it, it needed to be an educational garden. We realized at that point also that, you know, food was becoming more important in people's lives, but we also had a mission to, I think, teach and inspire people about the food they eat. And that really was the goal of this garden, is to show people where their food comes from, how it grows, and how it tastes. And I feel like we've accomplished that.
The idea was conceived that it would be a discovery garden, it would be a hands-on interactive garden, and it would be something that would be designed for education, but also as an attraction to bring younger families into the membership at the garden, and to give younger families with small children a great place for children to come, play, and learn.
I believe that every design or landscape has a story to tell, and we like to unearth that story for others to learn. However, they're not going to learn anything unless it's compelling beauty and its time-sustaining endurance can kind of grab someone and get them to want to dwell in your designs, in your space, and absorb that story, and then be inspired to take action from that visit to the space you've designed.
To the community, I think we've been a model not only for other parks, but schools. Really, when we were designing it, we were really thinking about the homeowners too. You know, let's show some easy things that parents can do in their own backyards to make it easier for children to engage in nature play. And so I think, I know that we've inspired people because I hear kind of the success stories, and I hear other institutions and organizations come in to visit to kind of get ideas, and they've told me how they've been able to incorporate some of the things. So.
Cindy and Terra Design have not only design facilities, but they have a practical knowledge of their operations.
Well, we definitely would recommend Cindy, and we have in the past. And basically, I think what you get there is a collaborative effort, and I think that's so important. It's not someone telling you what it should be or how it should look. So we get a great collaborative team working with her, and I know she's very receptive to that with any of her clients. And I think that's probably the best thing, as well as some great creative design, which is very important.
The whole design team, everybody we worked with at Terra, they were so approachable. I mean, just accessible, responsive. You know, with one call I could get some answers, and it was really like a really close working relationship. And so I think it was a great group of people too. You know, if you're going to be working on a project that takes as long to design and then build a children's garden, you really want to like the people, and you really want to feel like they're listening to you and respecting your part of it too. So it was really great.
we were looking for expertise, someone that had the imagination and the ability, and when she came down on her first visit, there was just that chemistry there that we felt like that even though, as I kidded her, even though she was a Yankee lady, I thought I could work with her, all right? And we've laughed about that from that standpoint, but it was good chemistry, and there really wasn't, we really didn't look at a second option. It was her job from the very start.
She's highly regarded in the industry because of her interaction with so many different groups of people, her interaction with master gardeners, with school people who are working with children. And this sets her apart from many landscape architecture firms because of this.